Hey friend, today let's talk about how hustle culture is destroying our kids' childhood and robbing us of our motherhood. You know, half a century ago, the United States shut down on Sundays, right? Businesses were closed, there were no appointments, there were no games, nothing like that. And many other countries in the world still shut down every afternoon for a period of time. But the United States is all about hustle and bustle, right? So any available hour that we can be working, we're working. And the same we've unfortunately applied to our kids. Any hour that they can be doing something productive, they're doing it. It's being scheduled. In the book, The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry, John Mark Comer says this very poignantly. Our culture never even slowed down long enough to ask, what will this new pace of life do to our souls? That is a fantastic question. Honestly, when I read that a few years ago, it stopped me in my tracks. We rush and rush from one opportunity to the next, multiple sports teams, birthday parties, lessons, activities, everything, all fun and all worthwhile, but what are we giving up every time we say yes? Every time we say yes, we're saying no to something else, right? We're saying no to rest, family time, boredom that leads to creativity. We're saying no to leaving space for wonder and exploring nature. We're saying no to spontaneous ideas and adventures. There's been a lot of times in our past, even since we simplified our life, that we thought, oh, let's go do this cool thing this weekend, or this one thing, it would be so fun to go do. Oh, we can't. We have whatever obligation. A mom told me one day recently that she was trying to figure out how to make it to 4 birthday parties in one day with 3 little kids. She didn't even want to go to any of them, but she felt obligated and said yes, and so they were going to all of them. It was expected. I've done that before. I assume you have too. My husband likes to phrase it this way, that we're drowning in a sea of opportunity. There are so many opportunities, and we feel like we're going to have FOMO if we don't take advantage of everything that is available to us. But the problem when we do that is then we can't even appreciate or enjoy the opportunities that we have. There are elementary-aged children spending over 20 hours a week on one sport. Middle schoolers no longer play sports for fun because they're too competitive and they have to make it to the next league. They need to join club teams so they can get scouted for college and make it on the right high school team. High schoolers practice off-season, and their parents are spending thousands of dollars every year to get them the extra coaching and the special team so that they can hopefully be recruited for college, when we know that a very small minority of high school athletes actually make it to play college sports. And then those who do participate in college athletics, a very tiny percentage of them go on to play professional sports. I'm going to link to my blog article discussing this so that you can see another link to an article in Boston Magazine that discusses the zero-sum game that has become youth sports. Listen, moms, dads, if you're watching, it is time to put our foot down on hustle culture. It's not improving our kids' childhoods, it's robbing them of it. It's destroying our motherhood. Frankly, it's destroying our families. Stop saying yes because it's expected. Say yes to things that you want to be spending your time in. Sure, we can't want to do everything, right? We have to work, we have to do the mundane chores, we have appointments. Those things we have to do, right? But there's a lot of things that we accept into our schedules because we think it's expected of us societally. It's countercultural to live this way. People will be offended. People will roll their eyes at you. People will say, your kids are missing out, you're missing out. Ignore them. They don't know your family like you do. Be busy with the things that add to your family culture instead of detracting from it. You have the power to create the life that you want for your family. You have the power to influence your family culture and make it the type of culture that is positive and memorable and values what you value. Stop letting other people tell you what to value. You can do it. I'm cheering you on. Have a great day.